Now that's good fortune. If you're going to get into an accident, have at least a medical student or a nurse or somebody close by that can render aid.
It's kind of convenient, huh?
Yeah, that is. It's very, very fortunate.
Yeah.
She's very lucky that she's okay. So tell me about this weather. I mean, we thought we were lucky over the weekend. It was beautiful for the Walk MS on Saturday, and then it was great on Sunday. The winds kind of calmed down, and today it just keeps on rolling.
Well, the high pressure is now starting to nudge over on top of the state, and as it does, as the center of the high pressure comes over and on top of Idaho, think of it as the warmest spot that you can hit. And that's what's going to happen tomorrow is that the temperature readings are going to be, it's going to be the warmest day. And look at the influence that we're seeing right now with the high pressure, and that is clear skies. Even up in the mountains, we're having a hard time seeing any clouds forming because with high pressure, you always have air that's sinking. So with the sinking air mass, it counters what the clouds are trying to do, and that is rise and develop and billow up over the mountains. So this is just a gorgeous weather pattern, and temperature readings are going to continue to get warmer this afternoon through this evening, and then tomorrow the temperature readings are going to be even warmer than what we're going to end up seeing today by, I'd say, at least a good 5 degrees. It is currently 72 degrees in Boise. That is also the high for the day. Look at the average high. We don't even know what averages are anymore because it's been so warm this winter and this spring. 63 degrees is supposed to be the average for this time of the year. We hit the average last night for the overnight low, but look at how warm it can get. 89 degrees. Can you imagine that set back in 1994? That was probably right ahead of a vigorous cold front with a strong south wind that was blowing back then. But for right now, there's not going to be any strong south winds, just very nice warming trend in the temperature readings. 64 right now in Sun Valley, 61 in Stanley. Mountain Home is 71 degrees. You folks in Ontario, you're at 74. Even McCall is currently at 64 degrees. And in the Magic Valley, temperature readings are easily going to be well into the low to mid 70s by the end of the day today. So where's all the stormy weather and the cool action? It's all out here over the eastern half of the country. Look at how the west is dry. Look at how the east is wet. This is the opposites that happens this time of the year is when we get these areas of low pressure that they'll form out here around the eastern half of the country. And for us, it's high pressure that starts to build in. So whatever is happening in the eastern half of the country, take the opposite, and that's what happens out here. And when we get storms out here over the western half of the country, then the eastern half of the country usually ends up being nice and mild and dry. So as long as the storms continue out there, this is what we're going to continue to see, and that is this area of high pressure. Now, it does show some signs of weakening here over the next couple of days, but tomorrow is going to be at its strongest. Clear skies expected throughout much of the day tomorrow. There you can see the high pressure beginning to break down a little bit on Wednesday. A few little clouds coming across the Idaho Panhandle, maybe into the west central sections. But boy, the Treasure Valley should be mostly dry through Friday and Saturday. In fact, I think it has the potential to be very pleasant through the first part of the weekend with a weak storm that could approach by Sunday. And with that weak storm, we may see just a few more clouds. 7-day forecast then for the Treasure Valley. Let's go with sunny skies tomorrow with a high of 77 degrees. Yeah, but you know it's not 89 degrees like it can get this time of the year. Well, it can get very, very hot. 72 degrees on Wednesday, so we're just going to call this a delightfully pleasant week here with high temperatures ranging from the 70s for the next few days down into the mid-60s by Friday and Saturday. Then Sunday, just a few more clouds, but it still looks like it's going to be mostly dry in the Treasure Valley for the next 5 to 7 days. And the next week, high pressure rebuilds and we jump right back up to 70 degrees. The mountains will have mostly sunny skies tomorrow, partly cloudy skies on Wednesday and Thursday. More clouds expected on Friday. A weak disturbance is going to be sliding by to the north, and that will generate a little more cloud cover for the mountains on Saturday with a slight chance of showers in the mountains on Sunday. But even then, it just looks like a slight chance. It's just fairly dry. The eastern half of the country, as I showed you before, those folks out there are saying, boy, we've had too much winter. Now we're getting this nasty weather for the spring.
Not too much spring.
Not too much spring, yeah.
And we just get beautiful temperatures.
It's been very nice.
All right. Welcome back, by the way. Hope you enjoyed your vacation.
Thank you.
That's the last you're